Hey everybody, here is my video on how I soak off my gel polish. I have tried a whole bunch of different ways and I'll talk about some of them in this video. So if you are interested in seeing how I soak off my gel polish, stay tuned. Now as you can see, let me zoom you in. These have grown out quite a bit, and this one actually is starting to chip, but they have they've weared really well. They've worn really well, and so now it is time to change it out and get a new color. I actually got in 2 new colors just recently, and I am excited to try them out. So the first thing that I have to do is buff the shiny layer. That's the top coat on there, and if you don't buff through the top coat, then you're really going to have a very hard time soaking it off. It's going to take forever, and it may not even happen. So let's do that real quick. I just use 180 grit and have at it on the top coat. I don't use that on my natural nail. This hand's done. I'll do the other hand and be right back. Alrighty, that's done. Now I have used various different methods for soaking off my gel. I've had the little cups that you put your fingers in and soak them. I have used foils, and the foils worked better, but I need my hands. I've got 5 kids and I need to be able to get up and go at any one moment. The foils were great because they soaked off better, but then I had to sit here like this because any little movement and plop, one popped off. So I found a new method, and this is it. I use a glove. Now, first time I did it, I put the foils on and then put the glove over it, and that kept them on really nicely, but the foil pierced through the glove and made holes in it, and then it was really hard to get them in because, you know, you're trying to get through the small part of the glove, and it knocked my foils off, and so that was a bit of a pain. So I decided to just cut the fingers off. Now you can buy just finger gloves. I think sometimes you can find them at the dollar store, or you can maybe find them on Amazon, and that'd be awesome. I didn't have any on hand, so I just cut the fingers off the gloves, and that's what I'm going to use. So then, to solve the problem of the foils poking a hole, I decided to use cling wrap instead. So this is what I do. I get my pieces of cotton, and I use pure acetone to soak them off. This one is Beauty Secrets. This is from Sally's. And I put mine in this little pump. So I just soak my cotton ball really well. Get it good and wet. Put it on your finger. Get your cling wrap. And this is basically just to hold everything on there until you can get your little glove on. Just kind of smush that on there. Take your little glove, and depending on how big your piece of cotton is, this is easier, this is hard. And you just thread it on there. And there you go. So let's do the rest. So we'll do it again. Now these cotton pads are a little bit big, so I'm going to go ahead and cut them. Acetone. Soak it real good. And there you go. So let's do the rest. I believe if you bought the finger gloves, it would be easier because it has a rolled edge like regular gloves do. These don't, so they tear easier and they're easier to, they're harder to put on. But hey, I have tons of these, thousands of these lying around because I use them in my soaping. So therefore, I use what I have. So now I'm going to soak for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I can come back and remove the old polish and prep my nails for the new polish. But see, this way I can touch things, I can pick up things, I can use my hands without worrying about them popping off. They're protected, so I don't feel like I'm putting my kids at risk either, and I can go about my day while still soaking off my gel. I'll bring you back for the other part. It has been a little over 15 minutes, so let's check one of these out and see how we did. Looks good. See how it's just really peeling? Then I'm just taking an orange stick and just lifting right up. Just coming right off. Sort of scraping it off. My daughter's in the background. You can probably hear her legs popping. She's getting a banana for snack. I just love it when I find this. Just these big pieces. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. I post all sorts of different videos, including just some about my daily life, little projects that I do, DIYs, and oftentimes my children join me in my videos.